Hello, everybody. And this right here is my new 40-gallon green jade shrimp tank. So the first thing you're thinking is, what in the heck is going on here at this moss? Well, it kind of got crazy, and that's one of the things we're going to take care of. But this summer, I took a group of my green jades that I've been working on isolating for years to make as good as I possibly can. And then I put some of them outside this last summer, and bred out hundreds and hundreds. And these were the best ones I put in here. These were the keeper ones. And so, see, there's a lighter one right there. There's lots of babies. They've been in here for, let's see, November or October, November, December, about 3 months, I'd say, 3.5 months, something like that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this thing apart, and then I want to go over all the shrimp. First, we got to take all this moss out of here. So, let's get started. All right, let's get this going. Now, the trick here is, now, the good thing about this tank is all this moss is 100% clean, so we don't have to worry about dealing with algae. So we're going to get all this pulled out, slowly, one little piece of moss at a time, putting it in a bucket of water in case we got any baby shrimp that we miss. And after we get it all cleared out, then we can see what we got going on with the shrimp. Start pulling out some bad ones. All right, now we got that all taken care of. Let's take a look and see what we've got here. Look at all the shrimpies. They're everywhere, they're everywhere. All right. So, having enough is not a problem. Now, greens, everyone asks me, I get asked a lot, which kind of Neo is the hardest? And that's easy. There's a truly oddball looking guy. And that is greens. I've worked and I've worked and I've worked and I worked. Now you can get them a lot better, as I have with these guys. This is the best I've ever had them looking. Not even close. This took years of work to get them to this point. But there's still going to be a fair bit of bad ones. There. Let's see. I'm going to find. Now, the different kinds of bad ones I've noticed is not, there's only really just lower grade ones. We're not getting a bunch of super weird looking ones. Like some of those are they look blue. Trying to get those. Let's see. There's a light one. So that's the stuff we're looking for. And we want ones that's like perfect. Most of them are very, very good. Now with these guys, now a lot of them are not necessarily green like a green crown. They always go, some people will say, those aren't green jades, those are green emeralds. Well, probably, but I got these before green emeralds was even a thing, and they're sold as dark green jades. So that's what I've always sold them as. Just so that's cleared up. So, alright, let's get them all gathered up. Then we'll start picking out bad ones as we see them. Alright, now you can see a close-up view of what we're looking at here. See how greens are such a pain in the butt. Let's see if we can find one. I've been picking a lot of them out. Let's see, I'll show you what I got so far here. Just a bunch of lighter colored ones and a couple that are really blue looking is what I want. So let's see. Here's one right here we're gonna get. Oh man, getting these as filming is pretty difficult. Alright, let's see. Here's a little one that's not good. See that one there. Alright, we got that one. You can tell that one's blue. Alright, let's scan around for some more really bad ones. It's like when I do these, I always start off getting the most obvious. Here's one I see. Right here. And this one's kind of blue looking. Alright. That's pretty good. We got a light one and a blue one. Let's see if we can find any more. I see a little bad one all the way right. Oh, where'd it go? Trying to film this makes it 100 times harder. There we go. There I can get it. It's like when I see it with my eyes and see it with the camera. Makes filming this super hard. Let's see here. Do you see what I'm doing with here? Oh, here's a really light one. No way I can catch it on just looking at the camera. And then I go to look and see it in the tank. Oh, here we go. Right here. Well, I'm getting that on camera. Yeah. Kind of a yellowy light one. Oh, he got out. Got him again. Oh, and we messed up the pile. Getting that escape artist. I don't see any of their horrible. There's for sure a lesser one. But again, I can't. Oh my goodness. So hard to see. There we go. Come on. Alright, we got it. Another, that's a really light one. And look, there's a blue one on top of the net here. We got both. Yeah. Alright. Goodness gracious. Alright, here's... Yeah. I don't think that one's too bad. That one's pretty questionable, I think. So let's get this one here. See, another really light one. It's really not even that bad of a shrimp. It even has colored legs. Just a lesser male. Not a complete horrible one, but one that can go. I see another one just like it. Right here. Oh, well, he got off camera. But there he is. He's caught. So let's look back over here some. There's one for sure right there. We catch just that one. I don't think we can. I gotta move the camera so I can see in the tank. Just a little one. Oh, here's one right. Okay. We got one. Swam in the net. Ooh, lucky. There's another male. It's kind of blue looking. Find it. I can see it on the camera screen, but when I go to look at it in the tank, there's so many of them. Right. So you see what we got going on here. Not very many horrible ones, which is nice for greens. See this pile here. I see a handful of bluish ones I'm going to try to get. And a lot of them will kind of go kind of bluish looking, kind of like teal, like a blue-green type of thing. And I find that with these guys, that's pretty hard. But we want to get the ones that are fully blue looking. We don't want those. There's a really blue looking one. It's just a little tiny shrimp too. Right there. That might be one of the bluest ones I've ever seen. We got it. No more blue guys. And actually, even though it's hard to find the shrimp after you find it in the camera, I can see a lot better with the camera zoomed in, especially with the slight nuances of some of these guys. Like you look at it, this one right here, I probably would have never seen him. Kind of blue and kind of off looking. Where'd it go? Oh, he's in the net, and here's another one right here. Oh, we got both of them. Daily double. And then here's another one I'm seeing right here. Oh, yeah, we got him. We got him. Right there. All right, you guys get the idea what's going on here. I'll go through and spend a lot of time picking shrimp. Oh, just looking out. So for greens, this is pretty good, but greens are completely different from just about every other line I've worked with. I think it has to do with how close green is to blue, how close green is to yellow. In fact, I've talked to people and they say some languages do not even have a word what we call green. I should do some more research on the story of that. But here we go. Right. This one right here. There we go. Got it. All right. I'll check back in when I'm happy with where we're at. Show you how many shrimp we got out, how much time it took, and we'll put the tank back together, close out the video. All right, after lots and lots of shrimp picking, it's time to put some moss back in here. So, pretty happy with how this all turned out. Now, I know I didn't get every single last one that needed to go, but, you know, we got a lot. We probably got over 100 questionable shrimp out and some really bad ones. So that's awesome. Now let's get this moss. We want to get it tucked in here. Kind of neat. Now we pulled tons and tons of moss out. So the rest of that moss will go into the moss pond to be sold. So that's always a good thing when we do these kind of projects. Get the shrimp cleared out. So, all right, let's get this cleaned up a little bit nicer. All right, I think I can live with that. So let's come over here and take a look at what we ended up with. So when I say greens are the hardest, I don't mean they're hard to keep alive. I don't mean they're hard to breed. They're the same as any other neoline. In fact, they're super prolific and hardy. Let's take a look at the bad ones we pulled out. You see there some yellowy ones. The darker ones are the blue ones that I've pulled out. Mostly just light yellowy colored ones. So nothing too crazy and outrageous. But back to greens. Greens, they're not, they're hardy. They're hardy and prolific. It's just the color I'm talking about when I say greens are the hardest. So don't get scared of trying them. But the reality of it is to have a good green line for a long period of time is truly a labor of love. It really is. You have to love shrimp to get in here and deal with how picky and all the silly stuff that pops up with the green. So that's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. Thank you. Bye.